Right team, we are leaving addition of fractions behind and moving on to subtraction now. So the same principles apply. We are still going to make our denominators the same. We are still going to be multiplying the top and the bottom by the same to enable us to do that. So we are applying all that stuff that you've done last week, everything you did yesterday, and all the equivalent fraction work you did a couple of weeks ago to now start subtracting fractions in exactly the same way. So we're going to start with 7/8 take away a half. So when we look at that, we first of all need to remember our denominators need to be the same. So we're going to do exactly what we've done for addition, we're going to make them the same. So we keep our 7/8 the same and we change our 2 to an equivalent fraction, which means we have to times the top and the bottom by 4 to make our 8. So 2 times 4 is 8, 4 times 1 is 4. So our answer is 3 over 8. 7 take away 4. That's it. I know you can do that. I really do. So if you have found some of the things over the last week a bit tricky, slow back down. Remember that we're just making this equivalent, okay? That's all we're doing, exactly what you're all amazing with at the beginning. So, and then we're just taking away, and we just take the top numbers away from each other, just focusing on the numerator. So, I'm going to do another one. So we're going to do 6 over 10, take away 4 over 20. Now, it's up to you whether which denominator you use. But as we have done on other slides, we'll go through both ways and it is what works easiest for you. So, first of all, we'll use the 20. So we're going to keep our 4 over 20 here. And we're going to take away. So, to make our 10, 20, we need to multiply that by 2. And then we need to do the same to the top. So that would give us 8. 12 take away 4 is 8 over 20. Now, as I said, you could also keep your 10 instead as your denominator. So instead, you could keep your 6 over 10. And then to make your 20 have the same denominator, you need to divide 20 by 2. So dividing the top and the bottom by 2. So 20 divided by 2 gives you 10, and 4 divided by 2 gives you 2. And that will give you 6 take away 4, 6 take away 2 is 4 over 10. So let's write in our answers and we'll work out the equivalent fractions as we go. So you could have 8 over 20. That's the same as having 4 over 10, which is also the same if we notice these are both even numbers still, which means that they are divisible by 2. That also means, oh, sorry, that was a really bad 2. That it is the same as 2 over 5, 2/5. So any of those answers is correct. If you're asked to write things in the simplest form, you need to get all the way down to here to get things right, okay? So if it asks for your workings to be, your answer to be in the simplest form, even if you've got this, you might not get it right, okay? So if it asks for the simplest form, then we need to be getting to the point that we've got a prime number on top or a prime number at the bottom that we can't divide it by anything else. So subtracting fractions is straightforward. You can do the addition, so you can do the subtraction, okay? I know you can do it. I know some of you have found some of it tricky, but that's all right. If it was really easy, then I won't be pushing you hard enough. So there are a lot of slides with this. There are a lot of questions. If you absolutely smash the first few, even if you say to one of us, to Miss Bowler or I, can you check that I've done this right after you've done the first, say, 2 slides? If you have, and then you want to try the end slides, that is absolutely fine. I want those, once you have this method, you can do it. You don't need to do 4 slides worth. Okay, the last 2 slides are the more challenging slides. So if you get there, fab. But what I don't want you to do is, for those of you that are starting to find those first 2 slides quite easy, is that you breeze through those, but then you keep doing more, and actually you spend your entire hour's worth of maths doing all the easier stuff without getting to the tricky stuff. So if there is something, if you're finding the first bit easy, get us to check it, make sure it's right, just like we would do in class, and then move on to the trickier stuff if that's how you want to do it. I really want some of you to start challenging yourselves, because I know that some of you can do it. You only have maths for an hour, so don't do the same thing over and over again. Choose ones that you know you can do, get the method underway, get it right, and then move on to challenge yourselves. So have a great day, and I will see you all later on Zoom. Bye!